Hi class, we are on lesson 8, paper airplanes. We're going to take this paper airplane and we're going to learn how to change the levels so we get a nice crisp clean white on this paper, and then we're going to learn how to do a layer mask. A layer mask is a little bit more advanced in Photoshop ability, but we'll be able to do that in order to create the hand looking like it's actually holding the airplane without erasing any part of the hand or the airplane. So what we're going to do first is number 11, change the levels. And what this does is it just brings our white whiter, and it allows us the ability to adjust our grays and blacks. So what I'm going to first do is I'm just going to grab this middle gray slider, and I'm going to actually bring it away from the white, and you'll notice that that white now actually looks more like the color of paper. If I were to do this with the white one, my light grays would also decrease in value. I get it to my desired liking, click OK, and now I'm ready to bring it on to my poster. You'll notice it's quite large, so I'm going to hit Command T, hold down my Shift key to keep my aspect ratio. And it looks like I'm going to need to tilt it, so I'm just going to bring my cursor outside of the bounding box, wait for that curved arrow, and then just go ahead and tilt it. Continue to decrease in size until it's about the size you want. It's still a little big. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to zoom in here, and I'm going to rest that airplane just right above the knuckle of my thumb, and I think I'm going to tilt it just a little bit more, just like that, just where this thumb would pinch the bottom part of the airplane. Okay, once again, I'm going to make sure that all my layers are labeled. So here's airplane, and then I have my hand copy here, right underneath that. So number, let's see which one we're on. Number 12, layer mask. We are going to go ahead and put a layer mask on that layer, and that is located right here. It's a little rectangle with a dot in the middle, and when you click that, there's your mask, or the space that you're actually going to create your mask. Now, how masks work are with your brush tool, and you're going to create a mask by using your brush tool, either by putting a mask on that space or taking away whatever's in that space. In this case, we want to subtract the area on the airplane so that thumb is coming through. So we have to do a couple things. The first thing that we need to do is find a round brush, and let's turn that hardness down to about an 80. We don't want it too crisp. We want to give ourselves a little bit of leeway, so we want a little bit of a fuzz, but not too much fuzz. Then I'm going to temporarily go to my airplane layer. So I'm getting off the mask layer and onto the airplane layer, and turn down the opacity so I can see my thumb. Mine's at a 62. Then I'm going to go back to my mask layer, make sure that I'm on the color black, and then paint away the thumb. Or paint away actually the airplane so the thumb is exposed. There, that looks more like I'm holding the actual airplane. Once I get a good sense of where my thumb is, I can turn that opacity back up, right here in my layers palette, and now it actually looks like I'm pinching that airplane. Now, I'm actually going to go back. I'm going to go to my move tool, I'm going to go back to this hand, and I'm going to delete it. I'm going to delete it by just taking it and throwing it in the garbage can, just like that. Now, why did I do that? I did that because now I don't have to repeat the process of making the layer mask and painting back the thumb. I'm actually just going to duplicate the hand and the airplane together and flip them over on the other side. So I'm going to click on the airplane layer, hold down Command, click on the hand layer, right click, and then link my layers. I'm going to hold down Alt, Command T, right click, and flip it horizontally. And now you just saved yourself a few steps by duplicating all of that together. Thanks a lot, and we'll see you with the layer order.